It's spicy, all right. Woo! It is spicy.
Cash flow is king, right? The time to grow is actually now. If you're actually bringing up financing on the deal at the late stage, you're too late.
Why pay for something upfront when you can't swim in it yet? Hi guys, this is Joe Tan. Today we're kicking off our inaugural podcast, Above the Bottle Shop. With me today, I've got Nolan Leo from 360 SaaS Fit.
Hi there. Thanks for having us today, Joe. It's been a pleasure working with you for the past 1 year.
About
And
that.
and what do we have here today?
So, what did I bring us? Post Salesforce World Tour, just going through Changi. I thought I'll pick up the Suntory Toki Black. I've heard a lot of good reviews about this. Well, we thought we'll give it a whirl today. Inaugural podcast, a bit of whiskey, a bit of wings. Apparently, wings and whiskey is the way to go.
Nice. Cream of the crop.
There we go. It should be interesting.
Yes.
So, Nolan, tell us, who are you and what do you actually do?
Just to give you guys a bit of an introduction, who am I and what our company do? My name is Nolan Leo. I'm actually the CEO of 360 SaaSfin. What we do is actually we finance companies that would like to buy SaaS, which is software as a service or platform as a service, or you would like to engage a software integration company to help you develop something for your company, for your IP, or if you would like to us help you with your consumptions, with your digital.
Why are we having this conversation now and why is it so urgent?
Why is it so urgent? There's a lot of things going on at the market. There's a lot of talks about agentic marketing. There's also, at the same time, there's a lot of talks about inflation, recession, war, and then it creates a lot of uncertainties in this time of in this period of times, and hence why we're having this conversation. The time to grow is actually now. Big companies, they don't stop growing during these times, and neither should the SMEs as well stop growing, because when the SMEs stop growing, our economy going to a standstill.
So you're a finance company. You hear a lot of large organizations talk about innovations and getting stuff done from a technology perspective. Um, Tell me, like, what does businesses, small, medium, large businesses, what do they come to you for? Like when there's a budget issue at the moment, well, the new budget's out. You got a war. So what do they ask you, Nolan?
Well, the reason why they came to us, whether it's a small, medium, or large enterprises, is because everybody does not like these uncertainties. Uncertainties creates a lot of pressure, not just for small, medium enterprise, but for the larger corporations as well. Because when there's other uncertainties, consumers stop spending. Hence, a lot of people, right, when consumers stop spending, they come to a pause. Should I be buying this now? And it that pause actually creates.
It slows down innovation fundamentally, eh? As a business, like you got to look after your spend, and when you start pausing, you stop innovating, and you can't really grow. So, which takes me to my next questions, right? Which is, um, the output of this first podcast, right? Who should be watching this, and who is this for?
Well, this episode is for everyone. The reason being is that it's not just for the buyers itself, it's also for the sellers as well. The reason being is that buyers, which is the consumers or the businesses, still need to grow regardless of their circumstances, regardless of the economy, because when innovation stops, they die. And in this world of agentic AI era, where things are going at such a fast pace, either you improvise and innovate, or you come to a standstill and the business will suffer. And for the SaaS companies as well, and for SI partners, this is for you as well. The reason being is that you're here to help your client grow, but at the same time, your client is facing a lot of uncertainties. Hence, we are here for everybody, not just for the our tech partners, but also for the SMEs.
This brings me to CapEx versus OpEx. I know we've had a lot of conversation about this. Hot takes. Some people say it is IT spend that is financial engineering, to make purchases look smaller. Is this a fair criticism? Now, before you answer that, the team has graciously gotten us Wing Boys hot wings. Apparently, we've got level 1. I kind of feel like this is a stitch up, but let's give it a go, shall we?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, pretty weak.
Smart.
This is not hot. All right. Cheers to that one. So yeah, where was I at? Is it a fair criticism?
It's a fair challenge that you mentioned about. You mentioned it's about financial engineering. That's not actually what we do. Okay. Um, you're actually consuming software on a monthly basis anyway. All right. So think about it, right? If you sign up for a 5-year contract or a 3-year contract, why do you have to pay for the full bill now?
It's a fair call. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So what we're doing is actually helping, because we're moving at such a rapid pace. It's no longer feasible to outlay a large capital just for a single expense. And especially in terms of uncertainties, capital has to be liquid. And you have to be able to see what you gain from it first in order to be able to accelerate even further.
So I'd say the beauty of being a bit liquid, right, is that you now spend the money on implementing it properly. You can spend the money on enhancing it a bit more.
Correct. Because software implementation takes about depending on the complexity, will take about 1 month to 4 weeks to 6 weeks, or even 8 weeks or 9 weeks, especially for a hard one.
I look at this as balancing, license purchasing with consumption with implementation on the fly, right? To your point, it makes no sense, right, with locking that money away when you can use it immediately, giving you a bit of fruit there. So let's start with a real life situation. A company or a vendor's renewal budget gets frozen.
Yeah.
Walk me through what that looks like and what you've seen.
So we had a mid-sized logistics company in New South Wales. They had a renewal coming up. It was for about 480K. And then they also have a bit of integration coming up as well. And that was about 200 some, all up, it's about 720K, right? Because of the war, the CFO froze it pretty much, because we're coming for renewals, and because of uncertainties, then what's going to happen is the CFO starts looking at cutting, but the business really needs it, and especially when bigger business are moving towards agentic and having more AI as part of their workforce to improve the efficiency of the staff. You can't have cutting. You can only move even faster, right? Because if your competitors are moving very fast and you start cutting and then you're slowing down, what happens is the after effects of it.
That's a fair call, right? If you think about it, like, everyone's implementing AI at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
Everyone's spinning out a new LLM,
Yes.
downloading well, not downloading, but getting on the latest app, right?
Yeah.
To augment their business if they're a small, medium enterprise or mid-tier enterprise. And then on the large scale of things, they're putting a lot of money through this, right?
Yeah.
Fundamentally, to your point, you can continue the momentum because you're not coming out with a massive lump sum in one shot.
Correct. And then a lot of software at the moment is still on annual subscriptions. And then at the same time, because of the cash flow uncertainties, that creates a lot of after effects where business now are thinking twice or thrice or four times before they even commit to it, even though they need it.
Yeah. And I get that, right? Like businesses that are going for annual. At the end of the day, there's Wall Street, right? They need to basically post the numbers. They need to post that, payments, upfront payment, single year, multi-year contracts, right? It's an important thing. But this is where you guys come in, right? In a sense that your ability to kind of change that dynamic. So what's the difference between CapEx and OpEx?
Okay, put it simple. CapEx is basically you put it on the balance sheet, you buy it, you put it in the balance sheet, and you depreciate over time. Okay? OpEx means that you're paying it over time, but it's no longer on the balance sheet because there's no actual depreciation on it. It's a running expense. And what it means is that you don't need a board sign off because when you have a large expenditure, you need to go through layers on your company or to the board or to your business partners, managers, or someone with enough approvals can actually sign off on it without going through multiple layers.
Gotcha. So we're not financial advisors here, right?
Yeah.
But there are some benefits, right? If we're talking about OpEx or potential benefits of OpEx versus CapEx.
Well, obviously, in times of uncertainty, cash flow is king, right? So you need that cash flow when times are tough by having it locked away straight away, and you can't even realize anything from it. You're basically locking yourself away.
Say I'm a mid-sized organization or even large size, right? I've gone down the CapEx path. Is it too late for me? Is there time or is there anything I can do to potentially change my current state?
That's a fair question, Joe. And a lot of people now, they think they're stuck. They don't have cash flows, but it's not. You see this? There's always still meat in the bone, right? So what we can do is we can actually buy back the contract.
So you can buy back my wings.
Yes, and make it full of meat again.
Okay, so let's talk about that. You buy back my contract, right? So you basically re-engage with the vendor,
Yes.
and here's a lump sum of money to basically innovate or spend.
Yes and no. So what we do is that we look at your contract. We saw that you have paid for it.
Yep.
We will actually give you the money straight away back.
Gotcha.
Wow, that was a nice wing. There's another bottle of whiskey on the table. What's this one about?
So this is the Mortlach 15. I do like a Mortlach. When I did a bit of Googling to look at the breakdown of, whiskeys that are popular, blended whiskeys, right? What are some of the ghost distillery? So Mortlach has actually gone into quite a few whiskeys. I mean, Johnny Walker is probably the one that you may have heard of.
Yeah.
But no, something different, something a bit heavier that we're going to move to now, even though the first one was slightly peated. I think you'll go well with, I believe the next hot take is a level 2 wings, or level 3 wings, sorry. I don't know if I'm going to like this, right? But let's give it a go.
All right. Level 3 wings and level 3 whiskey.
All right, there we go. Level 3 wings, all right? So we're going to do level 3 wings with what actually is low dock, all right? Let's talk about low dock. Not too bad.
Smells spicy.
It's saltier. It's not spicier.
Yeah.
Pair it with the whiskey now.
That's nice, actually. That's a very nice whiskey just now.
Yeah. That extra depth goes well with the extra saltiness. So low dog.
So, low dog is not what a lot of people think it is, high interest. It's not. Low dog means we recognize that businesses are different to consumers. Hence, why we call it low dog is because with businesses, time is speed. When you want to get something done in terms of purchasings, expansions, you're not going to go through like home loans where you go through papers and papers, like hundreds of pages of documents. It's basically just having a look at your business bank statements.
Yep.
Or having a look at your BAS just to confirm that your business is trading. That's it. It's just making sure that your business is trading and you can comfortably afford the repayment.
So
whether it's a full doc rate or it's a low doc rate,
Yep.
it does not differentiate in business lending.
Yep.
Because it's all the same.
So as a company, then is there certain things I don't have to provide for low dog?
Well, depending on the loan amount, all right. Obviously, we had one up to about 150K where there's as long as you have a good credit and you meet other lending criteria, there's not much documents. And if you want a bit more, then you just have to provide a bit more documentations, but not your full financials.
Gotcha.
And it doesn't matter whether it's a full financials or whether it's less financials, it's still the same rate. We just make it easier for businesses to acquire finance so that they can accelerate their growth.
So I kind of load off the reading of this earlier. I didn't realize there's level 3 wings, but you know what? To be honest, the level 3 wings wasn't very spicy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit weak.
Yeah.
Whiskey, I think, is cleaning up the palate quite a bit, isn't it?
Yes.
So Nolan, that was very easy to digest. Just like these level 3 wings.
Yes.
Yeah, moving on. So how fast can a low doc approval actually happens? Give me a realistic number.
Give you a realistic number. It can within an hour
That
to
quick?
1 week.
That's pretty rapid.
Correct. We actually had one at the end of the quarter last year on October, the last day of the quarter. I was on my way to New Zealand.
Yep.
I did it in the plane. The flight was 2 hours. When I landed, it was approved.
Right, that is doing business out of your speed of on your mobile phone, mate.
Yeah, it's plane's Wi-Fi.
There we go. But you're like the genie for AEs, mate. You know, if this actually, I'm now thinking putting my salesman cap on here, right?
Yeah.
This is actually helps sales folks as well. I mean, if you're a salesperson and you want to close a deal quickly for a business that may not have that may need a lengthy budget request, CapEx to OpEx rapidly speeds this up, number one, from my understanding. And number two, based on what you've just said on the plane, we can get this approved pretty quickly.
So the flight was 3 hours and the deal was approved within 3 hours. So that's how fast the deal can go through. And the most important one, client wins. And the client is the SME who actually have the full benefit of the best software in the market and with the best implementation partner as well.
So, any gotchas?
It's not really suitable if you have a bad debts. That's not something that we can accommodate. But if you have a very clean history, we can do it really quick. And the easiest, it's not as spicy as it thinks it is.
That's good. I like that.
Hey, Joe, when you advised me on this podcast, You didn't tell me you had a super, super, super hot. There's 60%, mate. Tell me about it.
It's cash strength, my friend.
Wow, Chinotto.
That's right. So we are gonna try the Lark Kinoto cast, which, funnily enough, they can't call it Kinoto cast anymore. All the Lark now, this particular bottle is now called the Rebellion because they're rebelling against Kinoto because they can't use Kinoto anymore. So 60%, you won't really feel it. All right, just go with the flow on this one. All right,
Nice.
and on that note though, we do have a hot take, right? That we are about to drink. No, not drink. We are about to eat a level 5. Yeah, level 5 wings. Apparently, we do finish this. We go on to some Hall of Fame at Wing Boys.
Wow.
Like I said, I think we're being set up here.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right. Looks angry.
Wow.
There we go. All right, let's dig in this.
Wow.
And
it looks like as spicy as Sichuan food.
it smells angry, man.
Really?
Yeah, it does. I don't know if I want to do this, but let's try this. I'm getting my business partner to do this next time around. We're going to iterate through this.
Angry Birds? Yeah, looks like it.
It's spicy, all right. Woo! It is spicy. You know what? Let me ask you this. Just let's do a recap, okay? Let's see if we can make it through the recap, okay? So the tools that's available: CapEx versus OpEx. What else? Contract buyback, right?
Yeah.
Contract buyback.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Buying back the contract. I feel like I just bought back the chicken wings.
Yeah, man. This contract, I want to buy this contract back, man.
Yeah, I do as well.
Okay, we need to wash it down with 60% ABV, because at least something's gonna burn this paint. I'm feeling it. You know what? That's it. It's gone. Yeah, it's weak. Yeah. It's nothing. All right. So let's talk about AEs. We covered companies. We're here to help companies. We covered that off. If you're a salesperson for a vendor, you're an AE. How can you help them?
Look, I think if we're talking about AEs and then helping them, they shouldn't be bringing this up at the end. It's more about positioning it in discovery, right? And then,
I'm getting used to it.
yeah. So AEs are meant to be selling techs to the client's benefits. They're not meant to be selling softwares. So, sorry.
Don't worry, man. It's a spice. I feel it too. Come on, one bite.
One bite.
One bite. I see the hesitation there.
Yeah, the problem is that the most important part is how spicy can you make the deal and to actually do the deal, right?
Hey, you tell me, how spicy can you get deals done?
Well, the thing is, if you're actually bringing up financing on the deal at a late stage, you're too late for the deal. Why? Because you should actually bring proposals, full proposals, not just an annual payment.
With implementations, with the whole lot.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And then you should actually put the proposals already in the dollar figure in terms of what are the options available right from day one. So if you're not doing it already, right, you're too late. Because by the time the CFO or the financial controller actually see how much is the actual cost, they already back off.
So this would be like me buying a house saying, I want a swimming pool, I want solar panel, I want, battery all in one shot.
Correct. So that will set you back depending on the area, right? Swimming pool might cost you about a few $100K. Right.
And that's what it is, gold-plated swimming pool?
I don't know, but depending on how nice the swimming pool is, heated, indoor, outdoor, you name it these days, right? The sky's the limit nowadays. And if you only have the actual price and you don't actually have the monthly installment, everybody will just say it's unaffordable.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's basically coming in full ready. This is your annual payments, and these are your monthly payments. And we can actually get you your monthly payments quote already ready in front of your clients. So, hey, not bad. We can do it.
It's a sales journey, right? I guess, as a salesperson, right? Not only are you selling the product, right? And if you understand the customer's requirement fundamentally, right?
Yes.
You're trying to get them from A to Z.
Yeah.
And understanding what they need to do in between, factoring all that in.
Yeah.
And to your point, right? And being able to break it down into a monthly cycle so you can keep that innovation going.
Correct. Yeah. So what I would like really to emphasize on is just now the swimming pool, right? You're not going to be able to use the swimming pool until it's fully built. Same thing with software implementations. You buy a software, but the problem is that you can't use it until 4 to 8 weeks or 12 weeks, depending on your partners, right? So we are able to defer your payments until you're able to realize the benefit of it. So to recap, we not only offer you installments, we offer to be able for you to expand by buying back your contract. And then we can also defer your payments until you can realize the benefit out of having this software.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
So I can't use my $150,000 pool that's gold plated, right?
Yeah.
Until it's built.
Yeah. But no water in it.
That's right. I don't want to pay for it now.
Yeah.
So you go through key milestones. As the key milestones drops, payment goes through.
Yes.
And it's ready.
Bingo.
Like that. Love that.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed hanging out with a bit of spicy wings, a bit of heavy whiskey.
Yes.
But let's just closing this out, recapping it. So what I got out of today was that there is other options of pay.
Yes.
It's not about upfront payment, capex.
Yeah.
There's opex.
Yes.
So and without being without getting in trouble being a financial advisor, there are benefits of doing things opex.
Yes.
The beauty about opex is that it allows and enables the ability for you to continue to innovate and have a very rapid implementation cycles because you've got the money there.
Yeah.
And using your swimming pool analogy, why pay for something upfront when you can't swim in it yet?
Correct.
Right? Have I missed anything else, Nolan?
No, that's pretty much you're right spot. You're spot on, pretty much.
So, mate, what was it? What was your favorite wings? 1, 2, or I think 5? Which was your favorite?
I think one of my favorite, even though it's the spiciest, I think level 5 brings a lot of value. And how it brings a lot of value is because you can taste different spiciness in that every piece of that meat.
Yeah, they can taste spiciness in your face, mate, on the camera.
No, you can see it, right? Yeah. So things are not as simple.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the spicier it is, or the harder it is, there's always a solution for everybody.
I like that.
Yeah.
So if I was a salesperson going through a complex deal cycle,
Yes.
or if I was a company that wants to plan my financial innovation and my financial spend, what's the easiest way to reach out to you? I'll say this because I know that we're gonna have stuff coming on the screen, right? Because
Yes.
there'll be screen overlays coming up.
Yeah.
But you're the person to reach out to have a conversation about this.
Yep. So give us a call, connect with us in LinkedIn, or come and have a look at our website. More than happy to walk you through your options.
Brilliant. More importantly, which was your favorite whiskey? Handed to know.
So this Toki was my favorite
Yeah.
because it's simple.
Yep.
We make things simple for everybody, no matter how spicy the chicken is, right? Or the chicken wings is. It's not that hard. It's very simple, smooth.
So I hope you all enjoyed your very first podcast with us, Above the Bottle Shop. Thank you. And thank you for persisting through this and watching us suffer a tad. We'll see you in the next podcast.